Hey guys!
Merry Christmas. And if you're offended by that, we're gonna watch Sabaton.
So you might be more
But
offended.
you might be even more offended now, because if you don't like Christmas and you don't like Sabaton,
Sabaton can...
I just kick you in the nuts twice.
Sabaton can both be a gift to people and coal to people.
Yes, for those that love Sabaton, this is the best gift we could have given them, because today is Christmas Day. For those that hate Sabaton, this is like a piece of coal in their stocking.
For that guy who subscribes to our channel and just comes to dislike every video, this is for you.
I think there's two of those guys.
Oh.
But you know, one thing has to be said about that. The notification bell is working.
Yeah.
Because that guy gets to our videos like lightning speed.
He's
the first guy to show up and give us the thumbs down on every single video that we do. So, you know what? To him, Merry Christmas to you too.
Yeah.
Because that takes, you know, if
he's a big part of our channel.
Dude, if you dislike somebody to that point, that's dedication.
Yeah.
That's almost hate becoming love, as far as I'm concerned. So, Merry Christmas to you. I have no hate in my heart for anybody. Whatever. As long as you're there and you feel passionate about something, whatever. Even if that's negative, whatever. I'm not in the mood to argue today. It's Christmas.
He's helping us and we're helping him in some way.
Yeah, we're helping him getting his frustrations out.
Yeah.
And how is he helping us?
I mean, subscribe to the channel. And
Yeah, that's true. And he gets notifications on. Yeah, all right. Yeah, fair enough. All right, so Sabaton released a brand new video, 7 Pillars of Wisdom.
Which is one of my favorite songs from the new album.
Okay, so this came out the day we were doing the live stream. We thought about doing this on the live stream, but then we hit a snag with our internet connection. So we said, okay, forget about it. We'll check the Sabaton video later in the week, which is today.
Yeah.
And we just did the live stream, which, by the way, I had a blast doing that live stream. It was a lot of fun answering questions. We need to do more Q&A. Yeah, we need to do more of those Q&A things. It's a lot of fun. But anyways, going back to this, you just said this is one of your favorite songs on the new album. So let me ask you this. You're on a desert island somewhere, you know? You were on 70,000 tons. The boat sunk. I hope it never happens. By the way, I hope it never happens. The boat sunk, and you're marooned.
Or the boat went somewhere, and I went traveling by myself.
And then you missed the boat.
And then I missed the boat.
All right.
I feel like that's more positive.
Okay, that's a more positive look for the people on the boat.
Yeah.
Not for you. All right. So then you're on an island, and you can only listen to 2 Sabaton songs. One overall from all their albums, all their discography, and one from the new album. The one overall, which one is it? I already know both in my mind.
I already know one of yours, which is probably going to be Night Witches.
No.
Really?
No. But
No.
very good, very close. So overall, or just give me the one from the new album, whatever comes to your mind first.
From the new album, I'd have to put Attack of the Dead Men.
Me too.
This one would be close second.
Ooh, this one for me is not even in the top 5.
Yeah, I heard that this one is not even top 5 for you.
But like, I honestly, it's one of my least favorite songs from the new album.
Oh.
This one and Red Baron. For some reason, those 2 songs just didn't.
Red Baron?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like, what was it called? Devil Dogs.
Oh, that one. Those are the 3 least favorite. Those are the 3. Those are my honestly. Those are my bottom 3 songs of the new album. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying there are my least favorite ones of the new album. So Attack of the Dead Men for sure from the new album is my absolute favorite. But now overall, can you pick one? Just one. I know it's hard.
It is. It's very, very difficult. I'd probably either put Carolus Rex or Lion from the North.
Okay, for me it's Carolus Rex, Swedish.
Oh,
Night Witches, yeah, in
Okay.
Swedish. Night Witches is like so close. Like that's one of my favorites. But Carolus Rex in Swedish, it's just like
Carolus Rex or Lion from the North, because both of those songs are really, really good.
All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's check out the brand new video, 7 Pillars of Wisdom, because we just dropped a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
journey has only begun. Lead the charge, a raider has entered the battlefield. Sabotage, the game is about to unfold. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, one spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. Our goals to gain independence. Hide and seek hunters hope to the trail. Join the ranks, obtain their acceptance. Side by side raid the Ottoman rail. Lead the charge, speed of Medina, Damascus calls. Sabotage, demolish the bridges to dust. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, one spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. After the war has been won, deception or treason, who can tell? Who stood to gain, who stood to lose, who did the dying? Betrayal and trust from within, or compelled. The pillars of wisdom can tell. Back home where a new life awaits. Whispers are past, the sands of Arabia calling. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, one spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, one spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame.
Ooh. To be continued. Don't say. Wow. Which means there's going to be another video. All right. Before we talk about the song or the video.
The thing is, I just want to say, I think I know what they're going to do for the next video.
Okay, so go ahead.
Which is probably they're going to do the same thing they did for this one, which is like they travel to the landmark of what the battle happened. They find something and then goes into song. You see like flashbacks of what.
Oh, but I thought you were gonna go with what song they're gonna go as the follow up to this one.
Oh, maybe Attack of the Dead Man.
What does the Attack of the Dead Man have to do with Lawrence of
Maybe
Arabia?
continued. Maybe it's their journey. That's what's being continued. Is their journey.
Oh my god! I'm like, man, you're talking about like things that happen in 2 different continents.
Yeah.
I mean, like, before we talk about any further into the song, by the way, this song is also kind of growing on me. I'll give you that. Red Baron has not grown on me. This one, the guitar solo in this song is absolutely magnificent.
The drumming in this song is absolutely amazing.
To me, one of my favorite parts of this song is the guitar solo. I absolutely love the guitar solo in this song. Now, I have a little bit of information. You've never watched Lawrence of Arabia?
No.
We have to do that. Because a lot of movies, war movies that we've watched was after we did like videos from Sabaton.
Yeah.
And we have to watch. I've seen Lawrence of Arabia like multiple times. You have to watch it. It's a really long movie. I think it's like 3 hours. So you gotta get ready for the length of the movie. But it's a great, great movie. 2 things I want to tell you about that movie. One thing is, one of the main characters in that movie is played by Omar Sharif, which is like an iconic actor from that time period. He I think he passed away already. He was Egyptian. So the guy had a great mustache. and he was absolute badass. And in this movie, he's absolute badass. Like Lawrence and him, like they kind of become friends and they team up and whatever. Absolutely magnificent.
I heard great mustache and I'm intrigued.
Omar Sharif, come on, like for anybody that grew up like I did in the 80s watching like old movies like Lawrence of Arabia, for example, Omar Sharif was like an absolute icon. Like I mean, they could have not picked anybody any better for that role. I mean, if you're going to pick somebody that's from that part of the world, he's Egyptian, right? Like perfect. So anyways, that's the first thing I wanted to tell you. You have to watch that movie. We have to watch that movie during the holidays. Watch that movie. The second thing I want to tell you is Lawrence of Arabia dies. But the funny thing is this.
You're gonna ruin the movie for me.
No, I'm not gonna ruin the movie because the movie starts with him dying. So it's not like, I believe it starts with him dying. So anyways, he doesn't die in battle or in war. I hope I'm not really ruining the movie to anybody.
I think you are.
Whatever. Come on. The movie is based on his life. It's not like this is a fictitious character. Like he existed.
Yeah.
So people should know what happened to freaking Lawrence of Arabia. Anyways, this is the important thing that I want to get to. These guys had an accident, a really bad accident, that if it wasn't for the seatbelts, like they told us when we talked to them in Toronto, perhaps they wouldn't be here to do any more of their music. Lawrence of Arabia, the real Lawrence of Arabia, he died in a motorcycle accident back in England. After the war, he went back to England. He died in a motorcycle accident. So, isn't that kind of odd that they go to do a video about him and they have a really bad accident?
I think it would have been even more odd if he was actually in a car and he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but no, he was in a motorcycle. And I think he got, if I remember correctly from the movie, he got cut off by a car or whatever, and then he crashed his motorcycle and he passed away. But if you see the movie and you see the kind of shit that he survived, like, talk about, like, anticlimactic. You survived, like, worst shit. Like, you survived, like, really, like, horrific battles, like the desert, quicksands, all sorts of like, he survived really, really rough. It was really rough. He survived all of that. And then he dies in a motorcycle accident in England, in the countryside. Like seriously. Like, an iconic man.
That happens to a lot of people, though.
It does.
But like, you have an amazing life. And
then you die, like, in the silliest ways. Yeah. No, for me, the part that's interesting is that they had a really severe accident, and the guy that they were there to film the song,
also
the video
had a very
about,
severe accident.
He passed away in a motorcycle accident. Like, wow, like, that's incredible. Anyways, moving on. What did you think? You said this is one of your favorite songs. It's not one of my favorite songs, but I really admire the guitar solo is absolutely beautiful.
And the starting drums.
Yeah, like I said, it's not one of my favorite, but I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not one of my favorite songs. This album, the new album, has a lot of great songs, so it's kind of hard to pick your favorites. But definitely Attack of the Dead Man, that one, like, hands down. We were excited about that song going into the album, and the song did not disappoint. But even Fields of Verdun, like, that song is epic too. But I think watching the video for Fields of Verdun really helped liking the song, because the video is absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
So this one, now that we watched the video, we already knew the song, but now that we watched the video, what did you think about the video? They went with this whole story.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think that's how they're going to continue. Is they're going to continue by going on their journey and going to the next battlefield, finding something that's like, we're here.
Oh, okay. So that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if they go, like, Attack of the Dead Man, what the hell does that have to do with Lawrence of Arabia? But I can't think of another song to really continue where this one left off.
So that's what
so you're saying that they're traveling from battlefield to battlefield in search for artifacts and that kind of stuff?
And then they go into song, and then right after there's something,
That's a very interesting idea. Very interesting idea. Wow, I really hope they do Attack of the Dead Man. Like, to me, that song is just so good. Like, it deserves
and like this time,
music video.
This time they were going in, they had those black masks, they look all badass. I think for Attack of the Dead Man, instead of like those masks, they have like the rags, like the white rags. Just like how when that gas attack happened, they put the white rags on their
face,
and they were coughing up blood because they didn't have piss on it.
So didn't have what?
Piss.
Are you supposed to piss on it?
Before the gas mask, the urine would take away all the chlorine and stuff. So that was their gas mask before actual gas mask.
Wow, I wonder how they discovered that.
By pissing in a pad and putting it on your mouth.
I know, but how do they discover that that's going to help? I
think they probably found out in the lab, and they're like, "Why haven't we been doing this?" But what if you didn't have to pee at the time? That was my real question.
Why would they be pissing in a lab? To me, there's some discoveries that really beg the question: is how did they discover them?
And also, how would you use it? Like, what if there's a gas attack?
Oh, there's a gas attack.
I don't have to piss. Like
but like there's a gas attack. Okay, let's piss on a rag and cover our faces. Like to me that started as a bad joke, like from somebody like, yeah, I'm gonna get all these idiots to like to wear like a rag full of piss on their faces.
Maybe there was a chemical in
maybe
piss.
maybe it's like the whole thing with the jellyfish. How did somebody discover that pissing on a jelly, like when the jellyfish stings you, like pissing on your on it, it helps to take away the pain. Like, how do you discover that shit?
Maybe someone got stung on the leg and they pissed themselves and it ran down their leg.
And then the pain went away.
Boom.
All right, perfect.
So yeah, I'm spitting knowledge and facts.
Now I forgot what I was going to say next about this video. Now I remember. Before we go, there's one thing I got to say. Whoever they hire to do the casting and to do the set scenario and whatever, I think next time, shoot me an email, give me a phone call, something, and just run it by me.
He'll be Lawrence of Arabia.
No, that's not where I'm going. What I'm going is, if you're going to go into the desert with camel pants, the white and gray ones are not desert camel pants. They should have wore the yellow, the brown ones. Like,
but then that's all Sabaton.
I know,
that's alien weaponry.
Dude, but they could be spotted from a mile away with those pants. Those pants are not doing any camo whatsoever.
I thought you were going into like us being a part of a music video.
Oh, that would be great too. Like,
which I mean, Attack of the Dead Men, you could be one of the Russian guys.
Yeah, I could be anybody, really.
Yeah.
Just don't ask me to piss on a rag.
You could be the German guys. You're 3% German.
Yeah, I'm 3% German. I can be one of the German guys. That's true. At least it throws some authenticity into the mix, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the pants. Like, come on, dudes. Like, freak, man. Like, people can spot you a mile away with those pants. Like, if you're gonna go in the desert, wear the right camo colors.
I like how you used to shoot shots at me because I would make fun of fashion. And now there's you.
But I know Sabaton works hard in order to be as legit as possible and to bring as much truth into their history, into their music.
But without the white camo pants, they're not Sabaton. They're alien weaponry.
From Alien Weapon, only one guy wears camo pants.
Which makes it the whole band, because there's only 3 guys in the band.
It's a third.
Yeah.
It's a third
of the band.
Alright guys, this is it for today. Merry Christmas to everybody watching this video. Thank you very much for watching our videos throughout the year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All the best. And thank you once again for sharing your time with us watching our videos. Alright? See you guys.
See ya.